Hello, Fed Phoenix fam. Looking kind of rough, but it's been a really, really crazy last few days, so I think that's to be expected. And you guys know that I tend to make videos in the car, so some things never change. So as most of you know, I got sentenced to 2 years. And I served about 16 months of that, between good time credit and FSA, ETC's earned time credits. I maxed out. There was an issue with my stuff, I guess, in the system or whatever. And I actually should have maxed out 2 months ago, but that was as soon as that was corrected, I was what they call an immediate release, which, contrary to how it sounds, means they have 2 days to get you out of prison. And my facility, where I was at, Alderson, they tend to utilize the full 48 hours. I think it's just a matter of, getting paperwork together and stuff. But anyway, I've been home maybe 72 hours now, or a little bit less. And I just wanted to update you guys, and it's been a lot to process, especially because when my stuff in the main system or central fire, whatever, wasn't correct and said that I was FSA ineligible, I was under the impression that I would be home the end of May, then to do 2 months home confinement and then start my probation. So finding out Monday that Wednesday I'd be coming home with no home confinement and probation left to do, and now being home, a couple days, it's just really, it's a lot to process. Some things I kind of expected, some things were a little surprising, and I'll make videos about all of that, and videos about my Alderson experience in prison, and I definitely was prepared mentally, I guess you would say, for a lot of how things transpired as far as the prison camp experience. But there are some things that were a bit shocking to me, or I just wasn't ready for, that I'll share with you guys later as well. And hopefully, if you find yourself in this situation, you can be better prepared than I was, as far as what to expect. I'm having a little trouble accessing my original Fed Phoenix YouTube channel. I'm working on that. In the event that I cannot recover that, then this channel, Fed Phoenix 2, we'll just kind of pick up where the other one left off. Maybe like a post-incarceration, sequel or whatever. Either way, it definitely, I would advise that if you're subscribed to my first channel, subscribe to this channel, because this is kind of like the backup channel, and may at some point become the primary channel, just depending again on how I'm not very tech savvy, as most of you know. Me figuring out, how to recover the original channel. But anywho, feel free to like, subscribe, and share. If you hit notifications, that would be great. Hit all, rather than custom. Then you'll see new content as it drops. I have so much to share with you guys. So many stories. People are eagerly on the edge of their seat, like, oh, tell me your prison stories, which is weird, right? Like, it's almost like if you were a funeral director and people were like, tell me your burial stories, like, you're going through something that you kind of have to go through. It's not an enjoyable experience, but people are eager to hear about it, which, I get it. I totally get it. And definitely before I went to prison, I was certainly someone who wanted to hear your prison stories as well. Sometimes for entertainment value, selfishly. Sometimes to kind of make, prepare myself for, what I may encounter. But, yeah. So, and of course, if you'd like to support the channel, which of course is largely just supporting my reentry, financially, I have my Cash App, the $, and then the Phoenix 2020. The T and the is capitalized, the P in Phoenix is capitalized, and the number 2020. That should be in the channel information as well. But I just want to say a huge thank you. Thank you to the 130 people that I currently have subscribed to my original channel. The one person subscribed to this channel. Thank you for all your support prior to my incarceration, and moving forward. I know that many of you will be wonderful and supportive, and I'm just very blessed to have you in my life. And, huge thank you to my immediate family, my children, my mother, a couple of my cousins. They really endured with me and been, been there, and I appreciate that. And the couple of friends that stuck it out with me, my best friend Jamie and a couple other people that'll remain unnamed. And one particular person in Alaska, by the way, and I'll leave you nameless, unless you tell me you prefer otherwise. I'm home. She doesn't know. She's going to find out when she sees this. But she's the one person who out of the blue just kind of wrote me, and she sent me some books and put some money on my books a few times. And I just got to say I'm truly humbled by that, and truly, truly grateful. It was a godsend. So again, Fed Phoenix fam, I'm back, and there will be lots of new content to drop in the near future. And I really look forward to interacting with you guys and, hearing your experiences or preparing you for what's to come. And, we made it. We made it to the other side. And, there were definitely times where I wasn't sure we would, or I would, I guess. But we're here. And, it's a lot right now. So, it may be a little slow me uploading new content because it's very difficult to process and overwhelm so many massive changes in such a small period of time, even for my loved ones. Like I said, I just found out Monday I'd be leaving Wednesday. And being in prison, you get really conditioned that whenever something looks like it's going to go well for you, the rug gets pulled out under your feet. So I didn't tell my family because I thought, well, if this doesn't work out for some reason, I don't want them to share in my disappointment and my devastation. So the only one person knew that I was coming home, and that was my very close friend who actually picked me up from the bus station. And of course, my first day out, though, my kids, my mom, I started informing my immediate circle. But yeah, it's been a lot. It's been something, especially being entering Outerson during the height of COVID hitting Outerson was really crazy bananas. So yeah, it's been a lot. And even now, when I went into prison, in the free world, COVID was really kind of, I guess, at its apex, of hysteria and craziness. And now it's like a switch got flipped, and now I live in a post-COVID, pandemic world, and it's just a lot. It's kind of confusing and a lot to adjust to. But I will say overall, I'm doing well, and I'm humbled. I'm grateful. I'm very happy. And I'm just excited to move forward. And of course, I'm not leaving you guys behind. You're coming with me. So, like I said, I look forward to hearing from you. Please feel free to leave feedback. Any disrespectful or rude feedback, I'm just going to ignore, because quite frankly, who has time for that? Seriously. One thing I definitely could tell you, I always had plenty of for the last 16 months was time. If I didn't have nothing else, I had time. Well, I'm home and I don't have time. So, but if you want to say something positive or be supportive or just, be generally respectful, I try to respond to every comment, just because, you're taking time out of your day to comment. I want to take time out of my day to reciprocate that consideration. So I look forward to moving forward with you guys. And again, thank you so much, so much from the bottom of my heart for all your support, and even coming home, looking on my original channel and seeing all the comments of support that were left on various videos during my incarceration has really made me feel good about a lot of things, or just like, something productive has come out of the situation, and particularly, the YouTube channel. So I'm feeling good about it, and I just, again, so many thanks to all of you. And have a wonderful day. And whatever you got going on, you just came home, you're getting ready to go in, you got a loved one going in, a loved one in, coming home, whatever. Remember, this is just a slice of your life. And you will get through it because you have to. And even better yet, you will get through it, and we're going to get through it with you. So for right now, Fed Phoenix fam, I'm going to sign off. And I am so elated to say I'm back.